Hey everybody. So I've been wanting to do this video for a while, and I missed the day to do this, but that's fine. I'll do it anyways. So, a little while ago, it was the day after Women's Day, someone made the event called The Triggering, which honestly I was all for, because we're living in this society where everyone's kind of their own special little snowflake. Now don't get me wrong, everybody's different, and I get that, and I appreciate that. But when it's to the point where you can lash out at somebody for saying something you didn't agree with, and everybody jumping behind you, going like, you go girl, or you go guy, or you go other kin, whatever the hell you people do nowadays. So, I've kind of kept up on it, because I honestly think it's fucking hilarious to see people freak out over something so insignificant to them. Like, what was it? A little while ago, someone wrote Trump 2016 on a sidewalk at a college campus. Students were outraged. People were claiming insensitivity, offensive language, yada, 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 yada. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not a big Trump supporter. I would prefer Cruz. And I'm probably going to get hate for that too, but that's cool. You can hate me all you want. I really don't care. But, no, let's get to the heart of the issue. The heart of the issue is that there's a generation coming after me, and part of my generation, sadly, that is growing up with the idea that their feelings matter. They do not matter. And then what? Let's start my triggering. Black Lives Matter is not completely, but it does have... Oh, shit. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yes. Black Lives Matter is not a group for change. It is more or less a hate group. The modern day Black Panthers are a hate group. The KKK is not a Republican-owned deity. It is a Democratic-owned one. Yes, piss. I'm seeing piss flying at me, although it's blowing right in the wind back into your faces right now. Let's see. Bernie is awful. I do not like Bernie. I do not want him as president. He should not be president. Plain simple. And I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for that, but that's cool. Hillary's a liar. Third-wave feminists are idiots and only believe in statistics that favor them. Let's see. White privilege does not exist. If it does exist, and so does Asian and Mexican privilege, so get the fuck over it. Anyways, where was I? Oh yes, stop being oversensitive pussies. There are only two main genders. I will count a third one because it is biologically a thing, which is a hermaphrodite, which is someone that is born with both genitalia. So I will give them that. They can have that. But other than that, male, female. That is it. Male and female. I'm sorry. You are not other kin. You cannot identify with a goddamn dog. You're a human being. And it's either you're straight or you're not. Or you're bisexual. That's it. Those are the three sexualities. Straight, gay, bi. There is no asexual, demisexual, whatever the hell you people have come up with. Alright, where was I? Oh yes. Let's see. Oh god, that's really all I got. I don't know, maybe some of you special snowflakes wanna tell me what I missed. Maybe, tell me what I missed, snowflakes, and tell me how I hurt your feelings. And you know what? I want you to get a doll too, and I want you to tell me where I hurt your feelings. Just a thought. Pull up the Ken doll or Barbie doll. Oh wait, no, Barbie doll hurt myself too, because it gives unrealistic expectations for girls. Oh no, that's right. You can't use that, because that would mean that you were supporting the patriarchy. Yeah, patriarchy in the Western world, it does not exist. I'm sorry. You are high on meth. Now, if you want to see societies where patriarchy isn't actually a thing, I want you to start looking up countries in Africa and the Middle East, where there is definitely the patriarchy. of absolute suppression of women. So, before you come and talk to me and say, oh, you don't understand because you're white, you're straight, you're a male, and you're a Christian, so you don't understand the struggle. Well, see, here's the thing. When struggles have come my way, I usually choose to stand up to said challenge, and I take it head on. I don't sit back and wait for someone to hand me a bottle of sparkling grape soda. Say, it's okay, we'll handle it. No, I've always kind of just handled my own shit. If not, my parents have helped me out. I don't sit there and demand that they help me. I don't expect them to help me, but if I need it, I will ask, like, hey, can you help me out? They say yes, cool. They say no, well, shit. So, oh yeah, you're also not entitled to go to college. You have the privilege to go to college. It is not something that you should have. Just like you should not be receiving welfare unless you actually deserve it. So, if you're on welfare right now and all you do is sit at home and do nothing, then you are on the bottom of my shit list. There are people out there who I can understand. People who are disabled, veterans, people who have been through horrific situations where normal life is no longer available to them because of psychological or physical issues. Those I understand, and they can be on welfare. That's cool. But when you're bringing up the fact that, some people get on welfare and then they don't work, and they expect everything to be handed to them, it creates a sense of laziness, I want to say. Now, don't get me wrong, I've known people who have been on welfare who have actually used it for its intended purposes, to help them get back on their feet. Now, that's not to say I haven't seen people who have abused that system so they don't have to work. I know a guy, he doesn't pay for his apartment, he doesn't pay for his food, and the only issue he has health-wise is his back. Now that I will give him credit for, and yeah, sure, he's not a complete cripple by any means. He can still function in day-to-day life, but his back is in bad shape, and that's cool. Have it for a little bit. That's fine. There's something until your back heals up. But he doesn't get off it, and he refuses to get off it, so he technically doesn't have to work. He doesn't pay for his apartment, the government does. He doesn't pay for his food, the government does. But he is overall an able-bodied person and is able to work. He just chooses not to. Now, that being said, for all you snowflakes out there who are going to piss, moan, get mad at me, probably try to hang me from the rafters, because I know you're going to do that. Might hang me from a tree. Oh, but wait, you can't do that because, white people did that. Oh my God. Oh no. Get over it. I hope I offended someone with that. I really do. But get the fuck over yourselves. Grow up. You are not entitled to anything. You do not deserve anything. And I don't give a fuck what happened to your ancestors 100 years ago. You know why? Because I wasn't there. A lot of people were not there. And a lot of people did not have control over what happened. Is slavery a black spot in American society? Yeah. Oh no, I said black. Someone's going to get offended by that too. They're going to be like, why does that got to be black? Moving on. But no. So let's think about that real quick. So slavery was something that happened in the United States. Okay. Well, let's look at every other country in the world. Slavery was in the Roman Empire, Chinese Empire, United Kingdom, when it was an empire. Let's see. Most countries in Africa still have slavery. I don't hear anyone getting pissed off about that. And then, what is it? Something about, black people still being held back. Well, see, here's the thing. You're only holding yourself back by acting like a victim and asking for a handout or for wrongs to be righted from 200 years ago. And maybe you just need to grow the fuck up and learn how to take responsibility for your own shit. Anyways, that's all I got. This video's gone on a little bit longer than I meant it to. That's cool. I hope I piss a lot of people off. I hope that I trigger whatever the hell is wrong with you. And maybe by triggering you, maybe you'll sit there in an irrational mind and figure out, I am being irrational. I am being an idiot. Maybe I should think about what I say and what I find offensive, and maybe think about it a little bit more before I decide to go off on a rampage on Tumblr or Reddit or whatever that, Facebook even. You kids need to grow up and pick yourselves up by your bootstraps. Oh wait, no, that might offend someone because not everybody wears boots. Pull up your tidy whities. There we go. Pull up your diaper. You know, have mommy, daddy come over, wipe your ass, put on a clean diaper. I actually don't want to get rid of the diaper. All right, grow up.